What's up, everyone? Welcome to another video. Happy Black Friday. My name is Jen. I'm in Las Vegas with my 3D print farm behind me. We started last Black Friday. We jumped in full force ahead. We're at 10 printers now, over 6 brands, and we've been vlogging our journey ever since. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Stick around for a minute. We're going to go over some sales today. Now, this list I curated was specifically meant for somebody who's maybe on the fence. Maybe they're just now starting to learn about 3D printing. They're not quite sure if there's any gaps that needs to be filled. Maybe you guys want to start doing things online and start pushing that record button and pushing through that fear and showing your presence online in the digital space going into 2026. I'm going to be doing a video on why you should coming up, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. But today we are focused on anyone who might not really be sure what they might need. This is just to get those creative juices flowing. This is not a end-all be-all list. This is not a list that you must get in order to be successful. To be successful, that is on you. You've got to show up. You've got to put in the action, push the record button, yada, yada. This list is just to help you maybe fill in the gaps of something maybe you didn't know you needed, or maybe you didn't know that you wanted. It is the last day of sales for Black Friday. So if it's the next day you're seeing this video, who knows? Maybe that particular brand decided to extend their sale. You can still click it and check it out. I can't guarantee that the sale will be there, and I do apologize about that. And if you guys are looking for sales on filament, maybe 3D printing accessories, or even 3D printers, I have already done a video on 60 sales on Amazon I posted last Thursday. I will leave that linked down below. Now, all of these are affiliate links, so if you do decide to purchase something through one of my links today, I do get a kickback. It does help my channel at no extra cost to you, and it is always much appreciated. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And I do apologize that it was very dark until my screen showed up. But we're going to jump into two categories today: home and office and content creation. So I'm very excited. Grab your coffee and get cozy. Let's just jump right in. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible, and let me know down below where you are in your journey. Are you starting? Are you thinking about starting? What is holding you back from starting? I would like to know what's going on. Anyways, let's go ahead and start. Okay, you guys, the first thing that I thought of was, well, you guys need to know that if you're getting a 3D printer, you're going to need something solid and sturdy, maybe a designated table or shelf for this 3D printer. When I first started, I didn't know this. I didn't know that they were wobbly, okay? It's okay to not know. You don't feel dumb, okay? I was there too. And I had mine on a 6-foot table, and I was like, that ain't gonna work. So real quick, I decided, okay, we got to do something about that. Unfortunately, there's really no big heavy duty racks like this big red Husky rack behind me. I got that at Home Depot, and I didn't see anything on Amazon that was, I don't know, worth the price. So if you are looking for something like this, definitely check out your local Home Depot or Lowe's. However, I was able to find a 3D printing table. If you are just starting out with one, maybe two printers, this is definitely something that I would recommend. This one, you can hold all of your filament on the bottom, and it looks like you can have a Core XY next to a slinger right on the top, and it's only 33% off for this little shelf. So I thought, you know what, this is probably a good starting place. So then after that, I thought, in order for us to be productive in our workspace, we need a desk, and I am biased. I will tell you, I have 2 Flexi Spot desks, and I absolutely love them. And if I could have only Flexi Spot desks, I would. I love them a lot, and they are all on sale. So just look at this one. This is the E6. They come with bamboo on top. They're incredibly sturdy and stable. They are very, very just high quality tables. I've used the flimsier standing desks on Amazon. They're not great, okay? These ones are solid. This one's 40% off, but they're all on sale. And here, as you can see, they have so many different types and styles, colors, and they're all on sale. So I would say if you're looking for a solid, really high quality standing desk, FlexiSpot is a great brand. I've worked with them personally twice in the past. I have videos on my channel regarding their product. I absolutely love them, and they're all on sale. So give them a shot if that is something that you need this year. Segueing into something that you need to sit on. Now, when I looked at these, I thought, what would I want? Okay. Now there's 2 different types of chairs that I picked because there's 2 different types of people out there, right? So we've got the executive chairs, the big fluffy comfy ones. This is the one that I would really like. This one can hold up to 400 pounds and it is 41% off. A whopping $169 is a pretty good price for a chair that looks like that. The second chair I picked out was because we are gamers over here and we love our gaming chairs. Now we don't have any DX racers on the list, but we do have the GT player, which is, it's like an off brand. But it's 42% off. $93 is pretty good because a DX racer is going to cost you like 400. So if you're looking for a gamer chair, you want a nice dupe, this one's going to be your best bet. Now we're just going to quickly go into shipping. If we are packaging orders and we're shipping online, we're going to need a few different things. We're going to need a scale. Now this scale is from Munbin and they're a great company as well. I have a few of their products on today's list, but 43% off on a 440 pound scale. You could probably stand on this and hold a box if you needed to. But as you can see in the photo, it's a really great size. You could put the little digital screen on the wall if you needed to. $28 is such a great deal, down from 50. I'm definitely going to snag one of those. Then you need to tape up your boxes, right? And I just thought, you know what? This is a great price. 55% off some Scotch tape. Who doesn't need tape, So there you go, $12 on the Scotch tape, great price. Now here is the Munbin printer. I did a review on Munbin. They sent me, that was actually my very first free item on this channel, was a Munbin printer. So here we are, full circle. It's a great printer. I still use it every single week. It has never given me any issues and it's 38% off. So I thought that was a really great price. And then if you needed refills for your thermal printer, then look at this. You can get 220 sheets for $10. So 40% off this as well. You can even go up in size if you need more. If you need a pack of 500, they're also on sale, 33% off, $17. So, don't be limited by just what I'm showing you. There are lots of sales. I'm just giving you guys ideas for people who are beginning. Now, the next item is going to be a heat gun. I did put a torch on my first video on Thursday, but I didn't put a heat gun because, frankly, I don't like my heat gun that I use. So I found this one, and it looks to be a little bit more heavy-duty industrial that might be better for me. But you know what? If you want to try it, here it is, 43% off, $22, great price. And then this one is kind of just a weird random one. Now, if you're business at home and you need to stay organized, these are 30% off. They are Post-it dry erase boards. I used to do the dry erase boards where you would have to bolt them to the wall. They're really expensive and these are super cheap and they're reusable. So $20, there you go. And then I put in some tubs because if you guys are 3D printing a lot, maybe you guys need to stay organized with what it is that you're printing. I myself have a ton of baskets, but that's just from my crystal biz. If I were starting fresh, I would need some tubs like this. I believe you can get them in 2-packs, 4-packs, 6-packs, whatever, and they can be in different sizes as well. So just remember that there are organizational tools on Amazon that are a great price right now if you need that for your home space. And the last item in the home and office category is going to be just this power surge. Okay, this one is 27% off. It's $13. Okay, it comes with 11 outlets on this thing with 4 USB and 2 USB slots. So this one looks like a really nice power surge. And this is probably something that Luis is going to want to get. 43% already claimed. So that's it for the home and office. Now we're going to get into content creation, which is one of my favorite topics because that's what I do every week here, you guys. I'm not only on YouTube, I am over on I got 5 accounts on TikTok that I am working on. So and needless to say, your girl is busy over here. But we're just going to go over a few things that I think would provide you guys with some use for your journey. So right away, if you want to start your YouTube journey, you're going to need a computer. Okay. I really don't know about uploading YouTube from your phone. I've never really gone down that path, but I just don't recommend it. So I looked up and I found the Apple 2025 MacBook Air. My Apple, I believe, is 2018. Keep that in mind, 2018. And I paid $500 for mine. So this being $750 for a 2025, that's a really good price. So if you guys are in the Apple ecosystem, here's mine. It's old and it's clunky and it's fat and heavy. And I really wish I could get a new one, but it ain't in the cards right now. But this is a great deal for somebody who's looking for a new computer. So now also, if you are looking to do something a little bit more professional, I listed what I'm using right here. I am using the Sony ZV-E10. That is the camera that I use for all of my podcasts. It is only 10% off, but it is the lowest price it's been in the last month. So at $829. It's actually pretty cheap compared to other DSLR cameras that are out there. You can spend thousands of dollars on cameras. This is actually a great starting point for your journey. If you don't want to get a mirrorless camera and you want to just use your phone, maybe you need to upgrade your phone. The Samsung is on sale right now. This is the S25 and it is 28% off. It is still kind of a chunk of change. You do have probably Pay in 4 on Amazon. I'm not sure if you guys get Klarna or all those things, or if you want to go through your phone service to get this, but keep in mind it is Black Friday. Phones are on sale, so that's why I put this one up. I am a Samsung and an Apple girly, so I use both. So I'm going to be upgrading my phone soon. I think I have like the S20. I don't even know what I have anymore, you guys, but it's time for an upgrade, I'll tell you that. So also you're going to want to get some lighting. For me, I am not a stickler on lights. We have so many different types of lights in our house right now, but these are 29% off at $36.99. 2 panel lights. They look pretty nice to me. 28% claim, so they are a little bit popular. But it's great to have some lights. Now, if you don't want regular studio lights or softbox lights, there are phone clip lights that are absolutely wonderful. This one's only $12. I use mine every single day that I'm on TikTok. It just clips to the top of your phone and it is boom, super bright. You can be in a completely pitch dark room and it's not going to look like it when you use it. It is a fantastic little device and it's 40% off. Just snag one. It is so worth it. And you just charge it up and use it. You know, it's a really, really, really great device. Now, besides lighting, you're going to want to think about your audio. I did not list this. This is a Shure mic. It's kind of, way too overkill. You do not need, I'm married to somebody who is an AV tech. I don't recommend that you start with something like this. But I did notice that there was a Logitech mic for sale right now, 37% off. Really great brand. This looks really nice. It's $87.65. So you're going to be saving a lot of money going for Logitech versus something like a Shure mic. But nonetheless, there is a nice standalone mic there for you guys to grab. Or if you want to go wireless, the DJI mics, I don't have these. I use Rode, but these are 45% off. And it's a really, really nice set of microphones. In fact, my husband was like, no, well, we should probably get that one. And I'm like, listen, I don't need to be buying more stuff for audio. But anyways, a great price. Definitely snag it if you're looking to up your audio as well. The next item on the list is noise canceling headphones. This is really great if you are in a noisy environment, you've got kids maybe you have to be in an area where there's a lot of foot traffic, like you're in a coffee shop. Noise canceling headphones are incredibly important when you're editing. So right now I noticed that the Beats Studio Pros, which I really want a pair, they are 50% off, 51% off. I'm really excited. I have the Beats 2. That's how long I've had mine. So I would really love to upgrade mine because one side is actually like crackly now. And it's been like 7-8 years since I bought a new pair of headphones. So I'm definitely looking at the Beats Studio Pros. That's something that I would definitely get my hands on. 51% off is a great discount. The next item on our list is going to be a USB-C hub. I use this all the time. This is great for transferring data from device to device. You need to take the SD card out of your camera and you put it in this little guy, put it into your laptop. It really helps you just be more versatile with all kinds of different tech because, sometimes you're like me and you're using a Mac and then you're going to a Windows and you're using an Android and it's all over the freaking place. You're going to want one of these USB hubs. And the last thing that we need to talk about is a tripod. How simple, right? Now, there are a ton of tripods on the internet. There's probably more tripods than anything else, right? How do you know which one to get? Well, some of them are just going to be janky and cheap. Some of them are going to just be overpriced for what they are. I have here for you guys the Concept 64-inch tripod. Now, this one can hold your cell phone as well as your regular DSLR camera. So I thought for 30% off, it's a great price. It's like a nice middle ground tripod. Now there are selfie sticks out there. There's desk tripods like the Gorilla Pods. There's all kinds of different things out there. It's really going to depend on what type of content you're making, how comfortable you are with it, what your space looks like. But having a tripod is definitely something you want in your arsenal. You want to be able to have those nice still frames, those still shots, especially if you're using this for a business. Now, I do want to remind you guys that anything you guys buy to start your business and to fill in the gaps of your beginning entrepreneurial journey, that's a tough sentence to say, it's all tax write-offs. So don't forget that, okay? I know some people think, oh, I'm spending all this money. Yes, but it is an investment. You are investing in yourself, in your business, in your future. You will, you will get it back. You will reap the rewards. You will learn and grow and thrive. And I'm here all for it for you guys. Okay. I'm here to help you guys and motivate you guys and cheer you guys on. I'm super excited. And please let me know in the comments if you are somebody who's on the fence about starting your online journey, if you are just now thinking about starting your 3D printing journey. I would love to meet you. I would love to hear about it. Let me know where you're watching from in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything else that I can help you guys out with, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy printing, happy holidays. Bye for now.